How light is a lightweight e-bike? Stick around. Hey everyone, I'm Dustin. I have nearly 20 years experience in the bike and e-bike industry. Today we're going to talk about how light is a lightweight e-bike. Now before we get into it, hit that subscribe button below, stay in touch with us here at 630. Be the first to know about all the new content we're putting out, giveaways we do, and of course, new product releases. All right, right here I've got two lighter weight e-bikes from 630, the Simple Step through 20-inch and the Every Journey. Check those out, linked in the description below. Now, let's get into it. How light is a lightweight e-bike? Well, it's a great question. Now, there are e-bikes that can come about as light as 25 pounds, and that's pretty light for an electric bike. Now, the one thing to talk about when it comes to lightweight e-bikes is if you are looking at a very light 25, 26 pound e-bike, in a lot of cases, you're looking at an expensive material. So it could be a carbon fiber frame, definitely at least an alloy frame. And you're looking at high-end components to minimize the weight of everything on the bike, whether it has a derailleur, the braking system, everything like that. When you talk about like high-end road bikes as an example, to minimize the weight, you've got very high-end componentry on there that maximizes performance and minimizes weight to make a road bike very efficient. Now, the same is true on lightweight e-bikes. Now, with that said, you can kind of move up the chain. There's 30 pound e-bikes, 40 pound e-bikes, 50, 60, 70, 80 pound e-bikes. The other thing to think about with lightweight e-bikes is you are going to compromise your battery size and your motor size. There's really no ifs, ands, or buts about it. If you're decreasing the weight, you are most or absolutely decreasing the battery size. Now, depending on the type of riding you're gonna do or your usage, that can suit the type of battery. If you're really looking for something that you transport and do a short range commute, 1, 2, 3 miles, you could go for a amp hour or 8 amp hour or even less battery on your e-bike. But if you're gonna do serious riding, like around town, 10, 20, 30 miles, opting for an e-bike that's 26 pounds, 30 pounds may not be the best option. Again, unless you are opting for maybe an electric road bike that's carbon fiber, has a built-in battery, and you still want to do a lot of the work, or you want to use pedal assist. So the other thing I'll say about a lightweight e-bike is it's most likely going to be a 20-inch, and you are also, like I said, going to have to opt for a smaller motor. Again, bigger motor means heavier, smaller motor means lighter. So it's important, if lightweight is absolutely #1 priority to you and you don't care about battery size and motor size, then you can opt for the lightest weight e-bike out there in the market. But if battery size and motor size are important to you, you have to think about what weight of your e-bike is going to be manageable for you. And from there, you can sort of balance the different combination of specs, the battery weight, the motor weight, in conjunction with the overall weight of the e-bike. Now, as an example, this Simple Step Through is 53.5 pounds. This Every Journey is 59 pounds. Now this is a full-size 26-inch e-bike. The battery weighs 7.5 pounds. I don't have the exact weight of the motor, but my approximation is about 10-ish pounds. So combined here with the battery and motor, you've got about 17.5 pounds. And you've got the same motor and the same battery on this one. So that's what creates a lot of weight. Again, now if we were to reduce the size of that battery and motor, you're gonna bring the weight down. Now we wanted to add a little bit of a larger battery and motor so you can still get good performance, climb hills, do everything you need to do. So for a bigger 500 watt motor and a battery 10.4 amp hours, 53 pounds is gonna be very close to the lowest you're gonna get on the weight of an e-bike. You can also see we're using 20-inch tires. There's a lot of 20 inches that use the 3-inch wide tires, which also adds more weight to the e-bike. So a lot of e-bikes are going to weigh in the range of 60 to 75 pounds, depending on the specs and the overall size of the e-bike. So the lightest weight e-bikes can weigh anywhere from 25 pounds to, let's say, 40 pounds. I would classify mid to lightweight e-bikes in the 40 to 55 pound range, and then most e-bikes are in the 50 to 75 pound range. So both of these e-bikes fall in sort of the light to mid section. There are lighter e-bikes. I guarantee you they're also going to be a little bit more expensive, and they're all going to be smaller e-bikes, even smaller than the simple step-through, with smaller motors and smaller batteries that are focused entirely on making as light of weight as possible. So think about what's most important to you, what weight you can still handle getting onto racks or putting into cars, and the type of distance you're going to do on rides, because the type of distance you're going to do on rides will dictate the battery size you need and the motor size you need as well. So you really want to match up all the specs according to your riding habits. Now, if you have any other questions about e-bike weights, go ahead and put them in the comments section below, or reach out to us, the team at 630.com, or call us 310-982-2877. Don't forget, both of these e-bikes linked in the description below. Also, if you're in the market for an e-bike, you don't know what you're looking for, take our proprietary body fit quiz on our website, answer a few questions about your body and your life, and our proprietary algorithm will recommend the perfect e-bike for you. We also offer a 30-day test ride your e-bike policy. If you don't love it in the first 30 days, send it back, no questions asked, no money out of your pocket. In addition to that, we warranty everything for 1 year. Anything goes wrong in the first year, we'll take care of it, parts and labor. And lastly, join our Facebook pedalers group, our Facebook group called 630 Pedalers, and download our app. In the Facebook group, you can connect with existing riders to ask questions before you purchase. Then when you have your bike, post in the group, make friends, it's a lot of fun. Then download our app, it's called 630 in the iOS Android store. Track your rides, post photos of your rides, connect with other riders, and compete on the leaderboard. It's a lot of fun. So thanks for sticking around, and don't forget, it's your journey or experience. Enjoy the ride.